Hey everybody, John Emigat here. Greetings from somewhere around here is my hometown of Sheboygan. I don't know where it is right now. It disappeared. Yeah, it's got to be around here somewhere. Anyway, as you can see, hey, we're back to winter conditions here again. Alright, the temperature here, it is 34 degrees. The forecast, yeah, I think it's gonna rain and snow. Okay, a couple of things that I was talking to you earlier in Milwaukee, which for some reason the audio did not work. So let me try that again. See if I could remember what I said. I think I started the conversation, or the topic was yeah, let's skip the other one. Let's just go. Yeah, well, they're related. So anyway, here it goes. Somebody made a comment on my video called "Stick It to the Man." There was a lot of comments in there, but one in particular that kind of made me chuckle was, you know, hey, Johnny be good for president. Yeah, well, you know, I don't think a president is allowed to do YouTube videos, so no, thank you. Nope. No YouTube. No presidency. Besides, got a big question for you guys. As many of you know, I was born and raised in the Philippines. My dad was born and raised here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. But he lived for about 45 years in the Philippines. I think he migrated to the Philippines, I don't know, at the age of 23 or something like that, 30 maybe. But anyway, to the point of the presidency candidacy, yeah, or qualification. I think that would disqualify me because I was not born in U.S. soil. First off, let me say this. U.S. immigration states that if you only need one single parent, one U.S. American, U.S. citizen of a parent. You don't need both, you only need one to qualify to be a U.S. citizen, or you could claim one. According to U.S. law or immigration, if you're born anywhere outside the United States, anywhere in the world, by law, that child is recognized to be a U.S. citizen. I'll give you one example. There was an American that had a Filipino wife, and one of his child was born in the Philippines, and I think somewhere by the age of 4, he gathered all the evidence that that child was his, went to the U.S. Embassy and proved that child that was his. 4 hours later, that child was given a U.S. passport, recognizing that child to be a U.S. citizen. There was no petition going. It was just a matter of getting your passport. Now, the difference between petition, for example, my son was born in the Philippines, even though I was a U.S. citizen, but I did not live out my 16th and 18th birthday in the United States. I could not just go to the Philippines, bring him to the embassy and give him a passport. I had to petition him as a relative, which usually takes about a year. The same goes as your if you go to a Philippines or any country and you get married in that country and then you petition your spouse to come to the United States, it takes about a year to do that process. That's what the petition of a relative is. I don't know all the exact details and mumbo jumbo right words and all that stuff is. No, I don't. Or, you know, I'm sure there are some really technical names that goes with it. I don't know that, but I just know a little bit of the procedure. All right, what else is there? So anyway, I petitioned my child, and a year later he was granted to come over here, not as a U.S. citizen. He came here as a green card holder. In fact, right now he is in the process of applying for a U.S. citizen. After you lived here, or after a person has lived here for 3 years of having a, was it 3 years or 8 years? Having a U.S. Green card, lived in the United States, and you behaved yourself, then you can apply for U.S. citizenship. Then again, if you have if that person goes to a different country and has a child, or a child, he still has to go petition. But then again, if that child lived his life here from his 16th to 18th birthday, then he will qualify as that other American did. All he did was go to the U.S. Embassy and got his child a U.S. passport. You don't necessarily have to be born here to qualify that criteria. You just need to live here from your 16th birthday until your 18th birthday. Where are we anyway? Alright, another kind of a related topic is, so my question is, what about those U.S. servicemen in the military? Sometimes their children are born in foreign countries, so that would qualify them as in my case, right? Now, I don't think their children is eligible for presidency either. But the question is, what if those servicemen or any children that was born in a U.S. base? Somewhere around here is a clean windshield. What if that child was born inside the U.S. base? Or, come on, holy smokies. Now that was pretty scary. What if that child was born inside the U.S. base, or like a U.S. consulate or a U.S. embassy? Now, isn't U.S. bases or U.S. embassy a sovereign land of the United States or of a country, even though it's in a foreign country? What about those children? Would they qualify to run for president? I don't know. Or do you really have to be born in this soil to qualify for that position? What if the ice got stuck on the windshield? It didn't drop. Then what, right? Yeah, kind of scary. Possibly just slow down and stop, I guess. Or look out the window and follow the yellow line. Yeah, sometimes in situations, it's just nothing you can do. It is what it is. So the question is, what would you have done? Like that one right there. What if that right there just stopped right there in the middle and nothing else? I don't know. I got my defroster on high right now. Alright, this has happened quite a bit. There are sometimes pregnant women on the way to the United States that have delivered their child in midair, sometimes in international waters. From what I heard, if that aircraft is registered to the United States and raises a U.S. flag, that child can choose the citizenship of his choosing. Just like children that are born in like a ship that raises an American flag. I think somewhere back then, I don't know what it is now, but my dad used to tell me this because he was a merchant marine. He told me that by law, that child can be recognized as a U.S. citizen. I think we better back off a little bit here. The roads are fine. It's just hard to see. Change lane because I can't see that mirror. There's nothing there, but there's no one behind us, so let's just stay on this lane. just don't like running on the left lane if there's nobody. If I'm not passing, I feel like a horse's patoot driving on that left lane. Well, we'll catch you guys later. I'll keep you posted. Peace.